Hello again, Doc on the clock with more Mega Man 8 Special Weapons Run. And we've got a whole bunch of stages to go back to. We're going to go back to them in order because, you know, freshest, or least fresh to freshest makes it a little more interesting, I think. But we're not gonna be going through each stage fully on camera. I'm gonna hop to the different points I need to hop to get the different bolts. So let's go ahead and start with Grenade Man. I will start out showing Grenade Man here just to show our new weapon. Flame Sword. It's slow, it's close range, I don't really know how powerful it is, I can't tell offhand. But, yeah, not my favorite of the weapons. Anyway, I'll be back to show you what I need to show you. Oh, yeah, that's what happens if you destroy those blue ones. You get a bottomless pits and ambush pit enemies. Lovely. Okay, now we have this section. And we're obligated to use the Buster. Fortunately, I do still have a key assigned to it. Anyway, we want to be down... That's where the bolt is. We want to be down there, but in order to be down there, we need to destroy more things. So if you're just coming to the stage of the first point, you might be like, oh no, I dropped this too low. Now I can't do anything. Nope, you can Mega Ball. Yep. You can also fall like a ninny there because you thought you could slide. But yeah, that's the bolt that I missed the first time that I could have gotten the first time. It might have helped me a little bit, but I don't think anything was terribly vital for me to get. Just for fun, let's take out this mini boss with Astro Crush. Let's see if it works at least. Yeah, it works pretty well.
Ready.
That does kind of a lot of damage. I suppose being hit by a giant hammer would do a lot of damage. Anyway, this is the bolt that we couldn't get the first time because we need the power of fire and flames to break these. Now we have the power of fire and flames. And that's all bolts get in Grenade Man stage. And as such, time to exit. And don't jump the third time. And you'll be in good shape. Also, this is a lot easier once you have a lot of better weapons. Thunderclaw, Flame Sword, and Water Balloon are really useful in this section in particular because they are the most normal quote-unquote shots. Alright. So we can break some of the ice with Flash Bomb, but not all the ice is breakable with that. Like this solid sheet here needs Astro Crush. That's not the last time we're going to be seeing Astro Crush coming in handy when getting bolts. Alright, and that clears Frostman's stage. It all goes pretty quickly when you know what you need and what you're doing. And with 9 bolts, might as well get spare extra. And I think the Exchanger will be next. Oh no, wait, we don't have Super Recover? Well, Super Recover will be next. Alright. Yeah, we have another section that is destroyed, whoa, by Astro Crush, except you better be faster on the draw than I was. So if you haven't figured out by now, Astro Crush just absolutely wrecks mid-bosses. It's unusual among screen wipes that do. Most of the time, they don't do all that much. Anyway, that's Tengu Man's stage complete. Next up, let's go to Clown Man's stage. Now, let's get Rush. Well, that wasn't the one I wanted, but... Oh, wow. Okay, so it was really hard to see because there's a mess of stuff going on. So I'll slow that down and give you a chance to see. So that you can see what actually came out. But Rush just threw a Yoshichi at me. Mega Man 8 is the first time that you see Yoshichis in Mega Man games since the original. And I'm pretty sure that's a pretty rare drop, and I'm amazed that it actually happened on camera. Okay. Let's get Rush Bike out. Okay, did that right that time. You're supposed to jump from on top. Okay, that's of course, that's not the last one we have to deal with. So, I'll be right back so you can get that other bolt. Time to blow up another mini-boss. Like, just have Astro Crush and you can just speed through these revisits like nothing. Alright, time for the other bolt that we couldn't get here. Well, the other bolt that we didn't get here, but the only one that we couldn't get. Hidden inside this barrel, only destructible by the flame sword, is a bolt. Why is there a bolt in the barrel? Who knows? Also, for some reason, homing sniper will snipe home in on these guys when they're running, but not when they're hanging. And it still hits them, but it doesn't home in on them. That's a very strange disparity there. Ah well, let's just move on to the next stage. Well, there's one mini-boss that Astro Crush doesn't really do much against. Well, back to our good old trusty Thunderclaw, then. Yep, that's what did it. Alright, let's go ahead and get moving on to this. Pretty quickly here is where the junction point is going to be. So, a well-delivered Astro Crush here, and suddenly water fills the world. We get a bolt, and wow, that was an extra life. And so the raising the water level makes this passage accessible, which is the alternate path of this stage. The key to swimming in this game is just be very steady. As long as you're pressing the button regularly, you'll go pretty consistently up and down. Then we have another drop section, but it is a different drop section. And the bolt is going to be towards the center. So I'm going to be spending most of my time hanging out in the center. And yes, there you go. Center, if you're not at the center, you want to be left to center. And you're golden. Oh hey, yeah, you can see which, you can see the descriptions of your power-ups. I don't know what the 6L is there, but... it might just be an artifact. And this is the peril of doing stages out of order. Those things are destroyed by Flame Sword, and that would have been pretty useful for me coming in the first time. Let's see if I can properly do this. Nope. I think the hit detection on I think the hit detection on Thunderclaw in this game is a lot less generous than it was on in Mega Maker. Mega Maker, if your Thunderclaw hits that grab point at all, you're grabbing on. Here, though, I think it needs to be the tip. All right. And yeah, there's a bolt back here. I think 40 bolts is all that you can get. I think there might be 41 in the Saturn version. I think there's a bolt in this stage. Remember how I said that there was a Cutman fight in that duo stage earlier? This stage also has a Woodman fight in the Saturn version, which is not present here. And I don't think that the bolt for that was ever replaced anywhere. I might be wrong about that. Someone can correct me, feel free to if I am, but yeah. But I believe that's the last bolt in that stage. We had all the other weapons that we needed, that we would have needed for it, so one more shopping trip to see what I can get with my last bolts. I have 4. I think 4 is the minimum anything costs. Well, we can get the Exchanger, which is additional weapon energy. I think that's the only thing we can get, so why not? Yeah, it's got nice items to make our special weapons run work just as well. All these buster upgrades just kind of don't matter for that. But that'll be it for now. Next time we'll start taking on Dr. Wily. Until then, this is Doc. I'll see you later.